Hi, my name is Nino Leitner. I'm a director of photography and filmmaker based in Vienna, Austria. Right now I'm in Bryce Canyon, Utah, just doing a little bit of shooting and time-lapsing here, but I'm heading to NAB where a new product by G-Tech will be introduced. And it's a very genius product. They send it to me up front. It's a Thunderbolt drive, which is also two USB 3 drives. They sent me one up front, and I have to say I quite like it because they really thought about shooters' needs. And the problem with shooting with big drives, as I usually do, you bring along your Thunderbolt RAID. Like I have one G-Tech Thunderbolt RAID which I bring along on shoots, and the cool thing about it is that it's very, very fast. You can offload data very quickly, especially if you're shooting raw or very high quality with your cameras, like with a Red Epic or raw on the F55 or the C500. So you need a lot of bandwidth to actually be able to download all that stuff in a very short time. And my DIT was very happy to have the Thunderbolt RAID on the last shoot with the C500, because without it, we would not have been able to offload all the data in the time we did, because 1 hour of 4K footage in Canon RAW is 1 terabyte of data. So there's quite a lot to go through. But the problem with the big Thunderbolt RAID is that you need mains power for it. You cannot power it off a battery. And this is where G-Tech's new product comes in. You can use the two USB 3 drives and just hook them up to your laptop when you're on the road. When you're done shooting, you don't need any power. You just use the battery from your laptop. You hook it up via USB 3, you offload very quickly, and when you're done with the shoot, you go back to the studio, just pop it into the Thunderbolt dock, basically, and offload it. And the cool thing is you have two of them. You have two slots in the Thunderbolt dock. That means you can offload and copy the data onto both, which is a backup, of course. I always use a software called Shotput Pro, or also another cheaper option is Carbon Copy Cloner, and you can just do a mirror version of that drive onto the other drive. And that means you end up having two copies, very secure, and you hook up the whole thing via Thunderbolt. And I tested the offloading, and it's very, very fast. So the possibilities with these new products are quite, wide, and they really thought about creatives when they created this, I think. You can just take one out after a shoot or after an edit is done and just give it to your colorist, and you still have one copy. And I always keep 3 copies if possible of anything I shoot. Hard drives are mechanical drives, and at some point any hard drive will fail. But so far I haven't had any problems with these drives, and they look very reliable. So this new product really combines the speed and flexibility that you normally have to compromise on, because you have to choose for either one of them. So this is quite cool, and I think this will help a lot of filmmakers in the future on their shoots. Thanks.